Hey guys, Bob Cadana, how are you? I'm going to take hopefully less than 15 minutes to give you an overview of the affiliate mentor program that I'm excited about. If you happen to watch the front video on my marketing site, which are on incomegenerators.biz, you might have just went to this page. But if you did go to that, and my opening video, I have about 6 different businesses, this being one of them. But I explained that I've made over $4 million in the home base business industry, and I get a lot of different programs to look at. I'm excited about this one. I'll say especially because this is for everybody. This is so affordable worldwide that I just think everyone can jump in here, no matter what other different businesses of mine you might want to look at in addition, okay, or whatever else you're doing in life, all right? Because this is affordable by everybody worldwide. The affiliate mentor program, it's a lucrative, we call it a side hustle. Now, all of these programs, they're side hustles, but if you're successful at them and they blow up, they can become your plan A, as it did for me. I didn't work for 26 years, made over $100,000 a year because my little side hustle became a big hustle. Okay, and that's what's ready for you guys right here. So the affiliate mentor program, just so you know, it's a 17-year-old established parent company. So they're in Tallahassee, Florida. They never missed a payday. So as simple as this looks, it's backed by a very strong company. Okay, so we're going to talk about the program, and there's 2 programs that you can earn simultaneously from. You can just be in the little program, which we call Sparks, but when you see how it works and you start earning money, why wouldn't you want to add the VIP program? Okay, makes perfect sense. So again, why do I love this program? Because it's affordable by everyone. One time out of pocket, $25. It's an AI package of different things you can learn about AI. That's the product end of it. Whether you take advantage of it or you don't. If you say, I'm not an AI person, great. Then let's look at this as a money-making vehicle, okay? Now, no monthly subscription. When I say one time out of pocket, one time out of pocket. When you see how the marketing works and how the system works, it's going to be paying you $50 and $25 payments over and over again, okay? The VIP works the same exact way. It's just a separate structure, okay? It's kind of like the same people that will join your $25 program will just be upgrading to the bigger program. So you don't have to find different people. It's just a step 1, step 2 type of program or process, okay? It works alongside with your Sparks. You could wait till you start making some money, or you could jump in right away, okay, and earning 10x your earnings. It's one time out of pocket, $297, okay? You get a bigger AI package, and this 10x's, as I mentioned, your earnings, not $50 or $25, but remember, you'll still be making them because you're going to stay on the Sparks program. That's like your feeder program to get people started. Then when they want to upgrade, they can 10x and start making $500 and $250 payments over and over. So guys, it's not complicated. I'm going to go through the marketing system. You enroll under the person who introduced you. They sent you the little video. It has their link on it. You're going to be placed in the first available spot under this 2x2 grid, which I'm going to show you. Both of them use the same exact structure that I'm going to show you, and pays you out quick, okay? And I mentioned this before. The same people who make up your Sparks program, when they upgrade, are just going to automatically be coded to you on your VIP program, okay? Now, it's based on enrolling 2 or more people. However, nice thing is, when you see how this fills, you can actually start earning money even if you don't bring anyone in. I don't recommend that because, as I say here, guys, come on, guys. This is a one-time $25 purchase. You should have your first 2 people on day 1, on hour 1, if you take this serious, okay? All board movements. Now, this is crucial, because I don't want to confuse you what I'm going to show you next, and you freeze and you go, I don't understand it. I'm not. All the board movements are done automatically by the company, okay? It's all programmed. You just have to go to work, bring in a few people, and watch the magic happen. You don't need to fully understand these 4 ways that the board fills in. Okay. But I like to understand things. I would hope you do too. So I'm going to go over them with you, but don't get overwhelmed. So let me take this to the top where this is a 2x2 structure. They all work the same way. It's you, the person at the top, and the 2 people, and then the 4 people. We call this the pay line. Okay, you'll understand that in a minute. So it's a 6-person structure under you. When that fills up, you get paid, and then you start another one. Okay, so let's just take a look. Each 2x2 grid is part of a giant infinite deep matrix, one for Sparks and one for VIP. Okay, so just make believe this is the Sparks board we're looking at. Okay, it's giant. What does that mean? There's the company, then there's 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. All these little 2x2 boards are within that giant structure. It's just how they fall, and then there's open positions and people fill them in. Okay, so I'm just trying to give you a visual of just a little piece of it, which would be your enroller and then your board. Okay, what I'm trying to show you here, I'm actually showing you right here with actual names to it. Okay, so how does the board fill? Well, first of all, as I told you, you get placed on your first open spot under your enroller. So in this case, your enroller already had Bob and John and Gary and Mary, and you took this position, the third one on the bottom, and obviously the next one's open still because you just took the first open one. Now, for him, your enroller to cycle and get paid, he's got to bring in one more person. You follow me? Everyone has to fill in the 6-person structure, and it just keeps repeating. Okay, so here you are. You're part of your enrollers team. You're part of John's team, right? You're one of his 2 people, okay? But you're concerned with what? Your 6th position. So how does this 2x2 fill for you? So I color coded them so your eye wouldn't get kind of mushed in with everything. First is your enrollments. What does that mean? Any board you're on, you can fill in all 6 positions, or 3 of them, or 4 of them. It doesn't matter. You can bring in new people. Okay. Kay and Tom's enrollments. In this case, Kay and Tom, it'll be different people all the time, but they, in this case, you brought them in. They're your first 2 people. Well, for them to get started on their 2x2, they have to bring in their first 2 people, which automatically does what? Fills in the rest, your bottom 4 people. So you get help from the 2 people that you're going to, one way or another, land on your first 2 spots. If they fill in the bottom, you're all set. Okay, for that structure. Okay, what else is there? John's bottom 4. What do I mean by that? Well, guys, and I can reference this one. Everybody, 1 and 2, to get paid, they have to fill in what? Their 3 and 4. So what happens is, what am I saying? Oh, no, I'm sorry. John's above you. This was Kay and Tom, who were below you, them getting the next 2 people. Well, if you sat there and did nothing, John is directly above you, right? He's part of your enrollers team, but he's right above you. Well, remember, he's trying to fill in his bottom 4. You and this person, whoever fills in that one, are their first 2 people. For him to cycle out, he's got to make sure that the position where Kay is, Tom, and these 2 positions are filled. So even if you sat there and did nothing, John, who's above you, would have to fill in your 2 first 2 positions if he wanted to cycle out. Okay. The last thing, and this is the most powerful thing, it's a simple follow me cycling system. Everybody who completes a 2x2 cycle follows their enroller. So what does that mean? Let's look at you and let's just make believe you brought in all these 6 people, Kay, Tom, Sid, Amy, and you brought in these other 2. Guys, you cycled out. You start a new board on your enroller. The minute Kay cycles out her board, she gets paid. What does she have to do? Find another position. Well, the computer is automatically, because you enrolled her, Okay, whoever the enroller is, the people that cycle go right back on their first open position on their new board. So you're going to have a lot of, go sponsor 100 people. Whenever they cycle, right back on your new board, filling in another pay position for you. It's beautiful. Okay, so that's the 4 ways a board can fill. I don't want, remember, I said you don't have to understand all this. The computer will do it automatically as people bring people in. It's nice if you do have an understanding of it. All movements are tracked by the company. I'm going to show you at the end. You can see your board in the back office. Okay, it's beautiful. Now, simple math payout. I want you to understand this. Every board, the bottom 4 positions are considered the pay line. Okay, I didn't want to confuse you. I just want you to understand this. Okay, I really didn't have to move that. The bottom 4 positions are the pay line. So on the Sparks, every board you're filling, these 4 people, they're technically your pay line. Okay, the first 2 people and you, every position is part of someone's pay line, right? It's just that in this case, these 4 people are going to be your pay line, okay, and on this board. So what's everyone putting in? $25. 25 times 4 is, we have $100 to play with on each board, right? That's the pay line. What happens, guys? Well, very simple. 50 goes to the person who completes the board. 25 goes to the enroller. So in this case, if you complete your board, you get 50. Your enroller, not the person above you, but whoever brought you into the business, gets $25. What happens to the last 25? Remember, this is a one-time out of pocket. You generated $100, 50 went to you, 25 went to the enroller. The other 25 puts you back in on a new board. That's why it's only one time out of pocket. The company automatically takes those funds because every position has to be paid, and it puts it right back in as a paid position. That's why this is a beautiful structure, and everyone can do one time out of pocket $25. Now, the VIP works exactly the same way. Same people that are just going to be upgrading for the most part. Okay, it's one time out of pocket, $297. I said you can wait or you can do it right away. Okay, $250 goes into the payout. The company's going to make a little money here finally, $47 out of everyone's one-time $297. $250 times 4 creates $1,000 on the pay line. How does that get split up? $500 goes to you when you complete a board. $250 goes to the enroller. So if Amy completes her board, she's going to make $500. You're going to make $250 if you brought her into the business. That's why you want to keep bringing everybody in at $25 and watch what happens as they all upgrade and start making this bigger money. And of course, the other $250, just like with the 25, goes back in and pays you and gets you another position on a VIP board under your enroller, and you start this little 2x2 fill again to make money over and over and over. I'm telling you guys, there are people that will be making $10,000 a month in this program, okay? It's crazy because it's simple and it's fast moving and it's all tracked by the company, okay? Now, let's go through a couple of quick important things and then we'll be done. Once someone, I checked my time, okay, good. However, you must be on VIP. Okay, once someone's coded to you in Sparks, they're automatically coded to you in the VIP program. The only thing is you've got to be in VIP. If you're not, it's going to roll up to the next available person. You'll still have them in your Sparks program, but you're going to miss them in the big program. You don't want to do that. So the goal is see that Sparks works, make a little money over what a lot of people are doing right away. They're upgrading to VIP. They're joining Sparks and VIP at the same time. Make sure if you enroll someone, if you're not enrolled, you tell them, hey, don't join VIP till you talk to me about it, okay? Courtesy, please contact your person. Now, under this video, there's the Sparks video that has my built-in enrollment link, okay? Don't join that unless I brought you in. If not, the person who had you look at the site should have given you their 8-minute video that has that enrollment link attached to it. And then everyone should watch the Getting Started video because that tells you how to grab your link, how to send out an email or a text message, what to put on it, how to get people to get rolling with this. Guys, I'm done. That should overview the first program, and do the next little bit of homework, and let's get rolling in this. Don't make it to a big decision. It's $25 one time out of pocket. Go have some fun and just get started now. Okay? Thanks.